It is another moment where we bring to you action at its peak on the Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show. You guaranteed entertainment to the peak, but definitely our focus is to ensure that we bring talented players and take them to the apex, which is stardom. I am your host, Mian Akiri. As we await the second leg semi-final match between Kano FC and Kogi FC. On today's episode, we will be bringing to you our talented and young players who will be making a presentation. Not on the pitch, it's off the pitch. And focus will be on how to curb disunity as far as the most populous black nation on earth, Nigeria, is concerned. So this is one topical issue you don't want to miss. Now let's take a dive to the pitch. On the field, today's episode is top of the bill because a winner must emerge. And the question is, who will fall by the wayside? Who will make it to the grand finale of Season 1, Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show? You don't want to miss any action. It is packed to the brim. Keep the dial locked on this channel. It's Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show. Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Stars Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very good oil, very good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying a fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine where you want to use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, I see your motor go siriri werere. Use them for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don't just finish, have you? Bring my 1670, come here, beg. Kenzo oil, baba.
You have to give me my change today. You have to give me my change. That's cheating. I won't tolerate it.
Wait till you dey talk.
That's cheating.
I don't give you change.
No,
you see they follow me
did
talk
not
say you want collect
you
change.
did not
Which
give me my
change you dey follow
You did not give me my
come
change.
out for my front, I want.
No, you can't tell me that. That's cheating. You won't live here today. Come here.
Come out for my front.
No, don't touch me like that. Don't touch.
You disturb my own
No,
business for
no,
here.
no,
You
no.
disturb my business.
Give me my change and I'll walk away. Give me my
Which
change.
change you still want
Give me
collect? I
my
don't
change.
give you change.
You haven't given me my change.
See,
Give me my.
where change
Give
dey
me
for
my
hand?
change. You
How
haven't
many
given me.
times you want
My
collect
change is
change for my hand?
200 naira. I gave you 500 naira for
Come
the
out for
bus.
my front.
No. You have to give me my change.
You
You have to give me my change.
You dey disturb me.
You have to give me. You haven't given me my change. I'm going to work. I'll be late for work. You have to give me my change. You have to give me my change. You have to give me my change. Speak to him. Speak to him. You have to give me. That's nonsense. I'm calm. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. No, I won't tolerate that. I won't tolerate that. I won't tolerate. He collected my money. He doesn't want to give me my change. I've been requesting for my change. Don't push me like that. Do you know who I am? Don't push me like that. Don't. My change is 200 naira. My change is 200 naira. You have to give me my change.
Which kind of talk? You dey whine me. They whine. All of now they whine me. Which kind of talk? Leave me, Joe. Leave me. This one one they play ni John. This one they play ni. Wake up now. Me eat bottle. I know it's any bottle. I know it's any bottle for anybody here, dude. Oga, wake up now. Wait. Okay, your chain don't change now. Wake up. Wait till happen. Wait. Oga, wake up now. Yeah. Again. Wait now. Yeah. Come on. Check out. Check out. I don't care it now. Check out.
What just happened right now is what you see in most bus stops and carriages in Nigeria every blessed day. Conductor to passenger arguing about change or one thing or the other, which has led to the death and imprisonment of many of our youth in this country. So I'll say you should use more of understanding amongst each other and let peace reign.
Say no to violence.
Hello and welcome to your favorite show, Naija Soccer Stars Football Reality TV show. The show might tell you that it's all about soccer, but these footballers have proven to you and to the entire world that it's never just about what they can do on the turf, on the field, or on the pitch. You've seen drama, you've seen dance, you've even seen arena games that only has to do with how well you can think and their perception. On this day, we're about to take you on another journey that is even deeper. No grit, no wit. It's just one thing. Can you think deeply? Can you be creative while you're in your little corner, in your quiet time? This is a special presentation from our selected footballers from each team. The topic they will be treating, I'm sure, would interest every one of you. We're in a time where the entire country is so bothered about how well we can build the love that we used to share amongst each other some years ago, where I could just think in the morning and go straight to the north, and from the north I could just be in the east, and I am welcome with dances, with singing, and with a lot of persons having smiles on their faces. That is gradually fading out. Maybe after all of this presentation, Nigeria would go from here to better days that we all are imagining. The topic is simple: how to once again build the unity of Nigeria. And starting us off is representatives from Adamawa FC. It is Israel Inyoda and Kelvin Ademola. Please put your hands together.
My name is Kelvin Ademola from Adamawa FC, and standing right here with me is Iyonda Israel, also from Adamawa FC, and we will be talking about how to encourage unity in our country, Nigeria. As you all know, our country, Nigeria, is going through a lot of problems right now. So we just want to face unity. Yeah. One of the ways by which I think we can improve unity in our country, Nigeria, is by tolerating one another. For example, in the NYSC camp, we have 21 people coming from different parts of the country, from the east, west, south, and all over, scattered around, coming together for about 3 weeks. They do tolerate themselves, because without tolerance, they can't stay together, and that is one of the example I can give. I also feel living a life without discrimination can help improve unity in our country. For example, in our country, Nigeria, there's this class like upper class, middle class, and the lower class. So let's say someone from the lower class wants to marry the daughter of one billionaire in the upper class. It can cause conflict, and they might not even get a chance to even marry each other. So I think that should stop so we can have unity in our country. Another way which I think we can improve unity in our country, Nigeria, is by saying no to tribalism, in the sense that intertribal marriages, like for example now, the Igbos don't allow, not all of them, but some don't allow their daughter or son marry another ethnic group, like from Hausa or Yoruba, they will just give you reasons. I don't think that is good enough, but they will give you reasons like this guy is this, they do this in their place, they kill people from their place, they do this, they do that. Well, I don't think it's right. Another way I think we can improve unity is by showing love to strangers. Showing love to people we already know is like repeating the same thing, like we already know them, but when we show love to strangers, it improves unity among people.
An example to what the point you just give of showing love to strangers. Let's say someone from another land in Nigeria goes to a strange land that he's not from. So maybe someone sees him, is not from their land, helps him, maybe he's hungry or he needs transport or anything, helps him. So like that, not even knowing him, for him to just say, okay, let me help or something, that brings them united. So I feel if you can truly show love to strangers, those who don't even know, just like from the bottom of your heart, this person is in need, just help. It can also improve unity in our country.
Please put your hands together one more time for Adamawa FC. That was a good one, and I'm sure there is still more to come from other presentation. Straight from Adamawa FC, it is Kano FC, represented by Alihuda Nihungu and Finyifoluwa Awe. Put your hands together.
Okay, good day viewers. My name is Hawefi Ifulwa Emmanuel from Kano FC, and here with me is
Nihungu Aliuda.
Okay, we are here to do a brief talk on how we think we can promote unity in this country, in Nigeria. Now, unity in a country is a very vital and important thing in the country, and unity in a country is being fostered among citizens of such countries. Now, unity is not brought about by any government or any organization. Now, it has to come from individual to individual, and unity is very important because a country without unity is a country in dismay. A country without unity is a country in disarray.
And I think by promoting sporting activities, most especially on football, and tolerating one another.
Okay, now to buttress on what he has said, now tolerating one another. People from different parts of this country, like we know, we have the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos, the Efik. We have a lot of languages and a lot of tribes in this country. Now, living together in unity and tolerating one another. For example, in NSS, here we are. Now we have lots of people from different parts of this country here, from Hausa. Like my partner here came all the way from Jos. He came all the way from Jos. We've been staying together over time for more than 2 weeks. Yes, tolerating one another. We agree or we disagree. Now, like his saying goes, we disagree to agree. Now, over time, we've had a lot of disagreements, of course, because if we don't disagree, there's no way we can live and get to know each other very well. So tolerating one another entails us disagreeing and to agree. Now, if we don't disagree to agree, then it means we are not wanting to live in unity amongst ourselves. It means we are not wanting to foster relationship, love between ourselves. And also, I think encouraging intertribal marriages. Now, oftentimes I've heard while growing up that this particular tribe should not marry from this tribe for one reason or the other, and it is a pitiable dismal that over time we've learned to live according to those things that we don't even know what the cause is or where they are coming from. But really, that should not be so. Now, if there's any issue between this tribe and this tribe, I think it should be sorted out. Now, coming into marriage, it should not be, because now marriage is just between two people getting to know one another. So whatever it is that is happening in this tribe should not be brought into the home. But over time, we've seen lots of people that have been cut away from the people they love. Why? Because they say, this tribe and this other, they don't agree, they don't do this, they don't do that. But now we should not allow that anymore. because intertribal marriages can bring a lot of unity in this country. Learning to put aside our religious points of view also can improve unity in this country. Now, I've met over people in my work and they say, because he's a Muslim, because he's a Christian, because he's a traditional worshipper, I don't want to have anything to do with him. Now, religion is just one aspect of a man. Now, there are other aspects to a man. Now, there are other sides to a man in which we also can learn from. So, putting aside our religious points of view and learning to stay together in love, learning to live together, tolerating one another like we said, and I think we improve unity in this country. Thank you very much.
Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Star Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very good oil, very good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying a fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine where you want to use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, I see your motor going to go siriri werere. Use them for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don't just finish, have you? Bring my 1670, come here, I beg.
Kenzo oil, baba. Wow, this is getting interesting. I'm already learning one or two things, even some that I know before. I'm getting better in the understanding. Probably everyone in the country and also every Nigerian outside the country needs to see this. And like I said, it might just help us to the next phase when it comes to unity. From Kano FC, we're going straight to Kogi FC, well represented by Osho Ayodeji and Prosper Osadebe.
Looking back a few months ago, talking about the fuel scarcity and the increase in the price of fuel, it caused disorder and disunity in our society, making people to run around talking about how to get fuel, how to provide electricity, and so many other things. I am Osho Ayodeji, and with me here is
Osadebe Prosper.
We are here to talk about the unity in Nigeria, on how to improve the unity in Nigeria. Thank you.
Before I proceed, I would like to see, or permit me to see rather, that one of the major reasons of disunity in Nigeria is tribalism. And that brings me to my first point, which is cultural integration. While integrating other cultures, you find yourself falling in love. While marrying from other tribes does not only reduce the rate of tribalism in Nigeria, it also increases the rate of unity in Nigeria. This brings me to my next point, which is increasing duration of youth services. I don't think you can actually embrace other tribes in just a year. I think it should be increased because the more time you have, the more knowledge you get about the tribes, and it also helps to promote unity. Thank you.
Talking about love, my colleague said, when you in our workplaces, we find ourselves from different ethnic groups, tribes, and regions of this country. When working with few people like the Muslims, the Ijaws, the Christians, you see that working together forms unity. No discrimination in any tribe or whatsoever. So In your workplace, you can see that trying to relocate to another state or vicinity can also improve unity in our country. Whereas you find yourself, for example, National Youth Service Corps, where you find yourself posted to Adamawa, that's a Yoruba person, and trying to relate with the Hausas there or the Fulanis, or you probably might find yourself with an Igbo person in the same room for some couple of days, trying to relate with each other and find yourself loving each other. At the end of the day, opposite sex might even get married at some particular point. Then you talk about patriotism, that's love. When you talk about love, you'll be able to, you know that you have to understand yourselves more and believe in each other. Talking about discrimination too, we should not have any reason to discriminate any other person. Probably when you are rich or you are poor or you find yourself learned or someone that did not go to school at all, you don't have any reason to discriminate. Then thirdly, we talk about what my colleague has said already, just to buttress a few, that's intertribal marriages. Intertribal marriages, when some tribes are having issues and they find out that probably their daughter or their son gets married to the ethnic group that they have issues with, they just see that, okay, my daughter is there, and we just have to sit as elders, relate, and at the end of the day, come with a conclusion. So it's very important as a nation to have this unity, the togetherness, and the spirit of one love so we can achieve a goal. Thank you very much.
Mind-blowing, captivating, and straight from Kogi FC, we're going to Ogun FC. Ogun FC, heavily represented by Tiami Ujuwon and Daniel Phillips.
And we are here to talk about how to improve unity in Nigeria.
As we all know, Nigeria is a very intense state right now, where a lot is going on in the east, in the north, in the west, in the south. So this is very important to us to talk about this. I would like to start with tribalism. Nigeria is a very big country with a lot of states, ethnic groups, and tribes. So tribalism is a very, very big key. For example, I stay in Lagos, Nigeria, and where I stay, we have majority of the Hausas in the Okada business and the rest. You can easily see a young teenage Nigerian Yoruba boy insulting or eating an Hausa man just for something as so little as splashing water on their body. They can see a fellow Hausa man coming by, not knowing what is wrong, not trying to settle the fight or anything. We just go straight to, you are fighting with my fellow Hausa man. Then it turns to an intense fight. You see a Yoruba versus Hausa. Then you can see another Yoruba person passing saying, Omo Yami here, which means the son of my mother. And that one too will join the fight. So that has easily turned to a fight between two different tribes. And that's very, very wrong in Nigeria today. And also in Nigeria, you often hear parents, especially the women, saying, my son cannot marry from that tribe. If you ask them why, it can be something as so little as, Yoruba, they too they feed my Peking pepper. Or for that side, they chop human being. Or the bride price of that state, or money, they say they are Peking, which is very, very bad. Just unnecessary reason, just to make this and this not come together. And that is very, very wrong because we need inter-tribe marriage because of, you can easily see a wedding ceremony between an Hausa person and an Igbo person together, that you see two different tribes under one roof, happy and dancing, just because of what? Marriage. So we should know that marriage unites two different tribes together. Thank you.
Thank you, Juwan, for that wonderful speech.
And I'd like to also talk about trust. Not only trusting the person beside you or trusting your friend, you also have to trust other people. Like next year now is the FIFA World Cup. We can also trust our nation in bringing back the trophy. Trust our government to lead us. Trust the youth and ensuring them, giving them power to lead and guide the nation. Because we also need the youth and trust the youth to make Nigeria a great country. Because we trust, we can not only make Nigeria a great country, we can also unite them, and together we shall make Nigeria not only the best in Africa, but the best all around the world. Thank you.
What a day, what a time. What a day in the Naija Soccer Stars house. What a time in the Naija Soccer Stars house. And trust me, what a time in our life as Nigerians. I'm sure this message, driven very, very well, so deep, has gone round the country because it's being watched everywhere around Nigeria. The guys have talked so much, but there is one thing that is very murky in everything they've said. Let love get to prevail. For all the tribal marriages, intertribal relationship, trust and all, there is one thing that goes above all. You cannot trust somebody you do not love. You cannot marry somebody you do not love. And you can't interface or get to interact with somebody you do not love. Nigerians, it's what these guys have said all the way, starting with Adamawa FC, represented by Israel Inyoda and Kelvin Ademola. Also Kano FC, represented by Alihuda Niungu and Finyefoluwa Awe. Also Kogi FC, ably represented by Osho Ayodeji, Prosper Osadebe, and Ogu FC, represented by Tiamiyu Juwon and Daniel Phillips. It all borders around love. It's a show for you. You understand now that everything done here is wholesome. We've seen a lot, but this day you've seen how our footballers can think in the Naija Soccer Stars football reality TV show. Their thoughts are well deep. Till we come your way again, it's still your favorite show, Naija Soccer Stars football reality TV show. Guys, please put your hands together for yourselves again.
Hello viewers, my name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Vitalis Udeze, aka Mawe Sabi, aka J Gule. And in case you don't know or you won't know, na me be the Kutene Shimini Wadiora, Magu Diego Simirata, Tangweje Mon Atakita 1 of Umobom. Keep watching Naija Soccer Stars. Thank you.
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very, very good oil, very good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying a fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine where you want to use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, I see your motor going to go siriri werere. Use them for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don't just finish, bring my 1670 come here, I beg.
Kenzo oil, Ababa.
Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Star Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.
Beautiful day, clement weather, nice atmosphere for a huge massive match like this. It is the second leg semi-final of the match between Kogi FC and Kano FC. The first leg ended 1-1 and the second leg will serve us with the closure, talking about it being settled today. The referee is leading out the charges and you can see all of the stalwarts coming from behind. This is already a massive game in its hand. You can see in their traditional lemon green and goalkeeper in red is Kano FC, and in their traditional green and the goalkeeper in yellow is Kogi FC. And about time for us to see a match that He will be swinging from right to left, left to right, and all the way. Dignitaries that are present here are waiting to see a good match, and it's time for the national anthem of Nigeria. And that is the national anthem of Nigeria, and there is something already seen. But before we get to that, is Kogi FC taking the handshake and the familiarity of fist bumps straight to the referees, and then the Kano FC players. And the Kano FC players right now, after responding, are taking it to the referees. This is what I love about football. Before hostilities get to start, you get familiar, get to meet each other, have a smile, have a laugh, and then you go to some serious business. The captain's talking about Arisin and Hamza standing with the referee to have the toss of coin, a tradition that is never going anywhere in football. And that will get us knowing which team will kick us started and which team will be playing from where. Is it going to be from right to left for Kano, from left to right for Kogi? We'll get to know right now, and I think it's going to be straight up. The referees are set, they are ready. I'm trying to see what team will be playing from where right now. What team will be getting us started? It is Kogi FC playing from left to right and Kano FC playing from right to left. And I think Kogi FC will be getting us moving. This is what I wanted to mention earlier. Yes, Osha will be spearheading the attack for Kogi FC, but there is a man who didn't start the first leg but came in and got the goal, and the coach felt with what you did, you should definitely start in the second leg. Is Ezumezu. And we have moved right there. This is the Kano FC coach. You just saw there. This, like I had said, has everything that has feisty, tasty, showing right here, because it ended 1-1 in the first leg and it must be settled in the second leg. You should also understand that if this doesn't happen, talking about goals, settling it, we will go to penalties. I'm sure a lot of persons will want to see penalties, but let's see if the players will get everything done before we even get to penalties in this game. A good long throw into the area. Yes, there is a nodding, but there is Peters. Is it a corner kick? I think it's a corner kick. Yes, it's a corner kick. The goalkeeper was trying to get to it, but it didn't happen, and it led to a corner kick. Ezumezu came in, got the goal equalizer for Kogi FC, and trust me, they needed to just give him a chance in the second leg, and let's see if that will pay off eventually. Some people are known to just be super sub. That's Ajasa on the top and also on board trying to get him up. But goalkeeper Olabode Thomas has hit that ball out. Uzochukwu also, right in the middle of the whole frame. Kano FC is another team that's got good midfield. We're talking Uzochukwu, there is Razak, there is Hamza. You can go on, and there is also a right fullback that everybody has been talking so much about, waxing about, is Nihungu Aliyuda. Also, the midfield of Kogi FC is not is not bad at all. Another player I didn't mention in Kano FC that has caused teams a lot of trouble is Nas. And that's Kazim. That's definitely a foul. Kazim was pulled back and the referee spotted that. Good one. I must say Kazim is another player that I love the way he handles his game. Yes, this is Ari, the captain of Kogi FC, and there is a clearance by Kano FC. I don't want that to land in the delicate area, and it didn't land. And listen to the fans, the way they're singing off in the field. You understand that this is definitely a semi-final to behold, a semi-final that would have everything in it. I'm talking good football, I'm talking technical in-depth, I'm talking football skills that have and display of our football acumen, and also feisty, I'm sure, some, malicious movements, and this might just be, but it is not. The referee has spotted an infringement and he has blown, and Olabode Thomas has gotten us moving straight from there. That is Uzo. There is a long pass, and I'm sure there is a good cross, but it's to the goalkeeper. No, it's a corner kick. The goalkeeper was trying to save that, but it didn't happen. Good crossing. What team would have the first special attack in this game is what we are waiting to see, because both teams have got good attackers, and we want to see, is it going to be Osho and Ezumezu doing the attack as he's starting it, or will it be? That's a good dribble. What a way to move. I think I'm seeing something already. It started from the defense. Even in this game, he's a natural defender. Also, it started from the defense in this game. But I'm seeing a movement of him in the attack, and it looks like he's not returning. Is M. Peters. Has it been deployed to play in the attack? We'll wait and see that. If he doesn't return to his natural position, I'm talking about central defense, then this man might just have been deployed. That should have been a goal. That should definitely at least have moved the goalkeeper to do some save in this game, but it was squandered. It was not utilized and was still back to where we are. It's Kogi FC 0, Kano FC 0. That's a flick on, and it's M. Peters. I said it, this man looked like he has been deployed in the attack because he's everly present now. And trust me, maybe that might be a master stroke, because the man can hit, he can kick, the man takes all of the dead ball, and the man can use his feet, talking about movement, and he's big, he can muscle past players. Maybe all of these ingredients are what the coach have seen and said, M. Peters, for this game, for this period, I'm deploying you straight up to the attack. And there is an argument going on. I can see Razak also speaking, but Razak is not known to be in such situation. Yes, he's not known and he's been pulled out of there. It is Nehungu and Kogi FC player, and they've both been brandished yellow card. M. Peters is standing to take the free kick. It's good. He went straight direct, and it's a goal. It is M. Peters with the first goal of this game, and that straight is to the goalkeeper who squandered that. That is the reason why he is a big man in this team. That is the reason why he is a little weapon. That is the reason why he's been deployed to the attack. That is the reason why this man takes out dead ball. That is the reason why M. Peters is special. Look at the way he went to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper definitely should have all of these faults dropped on his table and ask a lot of questions. And I'm sure if he looks back to this, he would ask himself over a 1001 question saying, what did I do? What a goal. What a way to get us started when it comes to goal scoring in the second leg of the semi-final match between Kogi and Kano FC. Wow. Kano have started with a statement of intent, and it is simple. We want to get to the final. That's, yes, it should be a foul right there, and it is a foul. You can see Lekon passing out Hamza. Hamza look like he's sitting too deep. I don't know, maybe that is the tactics deployed. M. Peters to the front, Hamza stay behind, because Hamza is actually a very good creative midfielder, though he could play as an holding midfielder, but sitting way deep, close to the defenders, I don't know, but already was seeing that adjustment paying off, because M. Peters has gotten a goal for Kano FC. And look at M. Peters. I'm sure the defense of Tobe and Ari would have a lot of trouble. Okay, that's a foul right there. I don't know. Uzo is holding his head, but Uzo is fine. Okay, there's another argument. Hamza, Nihungu, Uzo, Arisin, Ezumezu, all speaking to the referee, and it's a good cross from Uzo, it's a good control. Wow. M. Peters was almost getting a shot away right there. But like I said, we will see a terrible, terrible fight between M. Peters on one side and Tobe and Arisin on the other side. When you have big, big defenders and then you have a big striker in between them, you need to see that fight go on and on and on. And we're still on our way. The goalkeeper is equal to this. Yes, I'm sure he did that and he caught it so well. This is Olawale. Olawale straight to Arisin. Arisin has kicked that ball out, but it has returned. But Tobe is ready and equal to that. Yes, we're moving. Good pass. The pass couldn't really, move the way it should. And there should be a foul from there, but the referee has played an advantage, and the advantage didn't pay off. Wow, what a game, what a game. I've said it, it needs to be settled in duration time. If it doesn't happen, then it will go straight to penalties. But the way it stands, Kano FC are giving themselves a good lifeline. They look like they have one leg in the final, and we'll wait to see how Kogi FC would respond to this. That's a good pass, and that's Osho with that good pass also. Kazim holding on to the ball. Kazim now passing, and we want to see how this does. Yes, I felt it should be an infringement, and it is. Osho is about to cross, and Osho has crossed, and it might just be. No, it is not. I love what Olabode Thomas went, and you can see right there, but he found himself in no man's land, but was saved by his defenders, although an infringement was spotted, and that has gotten Kano FC a free kick. But Kogi FC, like I've said, I want to see their response, and I'm loving their response. They are doing some good passing game, building patiently, and they are building from the defense to give a good run to Kogi FC. Beg your pardon to Kano FC right there, because Kano are leading, and the referee is talking to the captain of Kano FC saying, hey, sorry, get up, bro. Let us get moving. But Kogi FC are back at it, and it is David pulling that ball out. What a control. No. I thought it was going to be something of on target, and David is kicking back that ball. Another sad one. I'm sure everybody on the pitch and the coaches and also the fans of each team understand what is at stake right here. The final ticket is what is at stake. That is David with the ball. He's about to throw, and he's thrown a long one. And no, he didn't drop so beautifully for the attacker of Kogi FC. I'm saying it, and I'll say it again. We should be ready to see this feisty war between M. Peters and the two defenders of Kogi FC, talking about Harry and Toby. First half, still at the ongoing second leg. And it is. No, it is not, because it was as easy as possible for the goalkeeper to pick. I thought it's an attempt that will put him on a good stead. This boy can move, he can play, and I'm sure he needs to be watched more by Kano FC, because he might just be the one to wreak havoc for their team. His movement, yes, he might not get goals, but his movement might just be what will lead to some trouble. Kano FC have got something. They are players that can really play from behind, and yes, they do play from behind. But this has led them into another trouble, because the ball has returned to Kogi FC, and it's Ezumezu having to, hit that ball. Olabode Thomas, the goalkeeper for Kano, tried to save that, but he couldn't. And there is a corner, and there is a goal. It is a goal. That is a goal for Kogi FC. I talked about the response, and that is the way you respond when you're in the semi-final. Beautiful goal. Look at the way he set up himself. Beautifully beating goalkeeper Olabode. If you have to beat a goalkeeper like this, you have to make it special. And he made it as special as possible. He made it a special goal, and also a special equalizer. That is David. David can actually play good football. David has shown us that he is a good player, and the way he scored that goal is something very, very massive. Look at it right there. This is where it should be. Semi-final, second leg, and everybody is turning up the style. Olalekon David right there with the equalizer after M. Peters got us moving when it comes to goals in this game. And Kogi have been knocking and knocking over and over again. And sometimes, if you're persistent with your knocking, even if it is said that that door will not be open to you, you will eventually want to ask, why do you want to come into this door so much? So the door has been opened for Kogi FC after so much knocking. That's a foul, definitely. That's a foul. That Teslim, yes, he is a young man who does so well for himself. But we saw in the preliminary stages how some things didn't go his way. That's Kule putting a crossing, but goalkeeper Olabode is that a penalty? Goalkeeper Olabode needs to do more with his calculation when it comes to aerial ball, because at this place he was nowhere to be found. And that looked like a hand to the ball, but the law today, shoulder cannot be calculated to be ham to ball. And let's see once more. Hamza. Oh, it's the head, not even the ham at all. It's the head of Hamza, and he saved the goalkeeper. That is Nihungu. Yes, I'm just confirming. It's okay. One of the defenders, right? I think that's the end of the first half. Yes, the referee has signaled the end of the first half, and let's get to halftime. Still Kogi FC 1, Kano FC 1.
My name is Femi Okpabumi, ex-Naija International. Keep watching Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show. Thank you.
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very good oil, wey good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying na fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine wey you want use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, I see your motor go siriri werere. Use them for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don't chop fish, have you? Bring my 1670 come here, beg.
Kenzo oil, Ababa.
Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Star Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.
Yes, and the players are back out on the pitch and they are ready to go. It is Kogi FC 1, Kano FC 1, and M. Peters has passed that ball. M. Peters look like he's not going back. M. Peters look like he will be sticking to that attacking role, and maybe like he did in the first half, he will give us another goal in the second half. And at the end of the day, if this works out, maybe the coach might, for just this maestro kind of move, be acclaimed the best coach of the tournament, because if you turn central defender in the same competition into central attacker, then it works. You should definitely get accolades for that. That's Olalekan David D, man who equalized for Kogi FC with a beautiful, beautiful goal right there. But second half will take us to a place where I'm sure we all want to be. Who pulls through? Who goes on? Who gets the finals ticket? We will see in no time. There's also Lekon on board, trying to have a crossing, trying to have the ball put into delicate area of Kogi FC. And yes, it has dropped there, but Harrison wouldn't allow it land for it to cause any trouble. Is that a goal kick? Is it a throw-in? It's a goal kick, definitely. And we've had that ball kicked in. And that's Ajasa right there. Wow, this is an awkward fall. Is Harrison okay? He is not looking so okay. He's holding his legs. Will he need medical attention? Will be fine in no time. He's standing, he's rising, he's seated now, and now he's on his feet, but still checking. Wow. Harrison has had injury scare from day 2 of match days, so he's still, not 100% fit. That is what happened in competition. The moment you get to, get injured, it might be worrying. And like I was mentioning in the first half, there is something special about Kano FC midfield that we need to see more, or even the Kano FC team. We're talking players like Uzochukwu, Hamza has been deployed so deep now. We're talking Razak. Also, there is Nas. All these players can cause trouble when they are allowed to flow like a fish in the water. They would really, really wreck you. And I think that is the major work for Kogi FC. For Kogi FC, they've also got some special players in their team. The likes of Kunle, they are so good. The likes of David are so good. I'm talking Lekon David. And that is why this tie, you can see, is so tight. And there might just be M. Peters. Will it lead to no? The defense of Kogi FC read that well, cleared their lines, and we are moving. Wow, that pass had gone out, it would have been something else. I don't know if it will lead to a goal. That should be a foul throw, definitely. It is a foul throw. It is a foul throw anywhere around the world. And it puts Kogi FC under pressure because it's now a throw-in for Kano. But Kano still couldn't use that ball so well. And there is a pass, but didn't get to the required place. And we're still trying to scrabble, trying to grab anything from the second half, because both teams, with the way it ended in the first half, I'm sure are scared of what each other can do to themselves, and they're trying to be as technical and as careful as possible. Olabode Thomas was equal to that, and that has been adjudged an infringement, and it's a goal, it's a kick in, talking about a free kick. Uzo to Nihungu, but it wouldn't just happen. I want to see more of Uzo. I want to see more of Nas. I want to see more of Adenri Oye Razak, and I want to see more of Hamza. But why I cannot say much about Hamza, who is throwing now, is the fact that he has dropped deep. Maybe as a captain, you sacrifice a lot for your team. Uzo was almost getting something special straight to Nas right there. Wow. I think this boy Lekon on board is another person I've seen a lot of improvements in since the start of the competition. At the start, he looked unworried. He looked like a player who just wants to, while away time and go. But from match day 2, he started to show signs that he really wants this more. And wow, what a chance. Uzo dropping that ball. But it wouldn't cause any trouble at this moment. Wow, what a ball, what a pass, what a way to go on that. I think sometimes when you see midfielders create, this is what gets them angry. They want to see you do more with that ball. Wow, that's a nasty one. Hamza is holding his toe, he's holding his feet. Okay, I think it's fine. I'm happy Osina Chilku has come in his aid to rise him to his feet. And also, I can see follower looking on. Probably he will get a pass from there. There is a board opening up. Everybody is trying to open up, but Hamza went for the one that you would drop in just behind the defenders of Kogi FC. And there is another man on the top. Oh, it is Ezumezu with Kunle holding the ball. Kunle will get us moving. Kunle can be so quiet, but he's a warrior. He's a defensive midfielder. And one thing you know about defensive midfielder, they fight from start of the match to the end, because that is what they do. They are the proper link between defense and attack. A good throw, and that should be an infringement because M. Peters has been stopped, and that's a technical foul. Any day, anytime, I'll tell that player, you are smart, and it's to obey. I said it, that if there is any word that we are to see constantly today, is M. Peters going up or toe-to-toe with the defenders of Kogi FC, talking about Tobe and Harrison. Who gets to win this war? Is it the defenders or the attacker? Although, as it stands, M. Peters is leading because he has gotten a goal of the defenders, but the defenders have been able to keep him at bay. This is Osho. Osho can be very slicky, but in this case, Nihungu came out tops because Nihungu was good to calculate, and that's a long throw from David Olaleko. And David, it might just be, oh no, the referee's whistle had gone. I thought the player controlled and is about to blast off towards the goalpost of the goalkeeper right there, but that wouldn't happen. We just have a free kick there, and Thomas has kicked that ball out. That's Harrison. I'm still scared for him because he's been in pains. Is that pain gone, or is that pain still lurking around somewhere? I would like to know if the man is 100% good, because he's in a position where you can't afford to not be 100% fit, to not make mistakes, and to not do anything that will jeopardize the chances of the team. I'm sure everybody watching on this is enjoying what it is. When you say it's a semi-final, it should show. Kule. Okay, it is the referee who has spotted an infringement right there. And you can see these footballers, look at Razak, who understands that ball should be there. He's trying to let the referee know it's happened way behind footballers and their antics. But the referee had said, hey, drop the ball, let us move on. That's David. He actually used that left leg to score a goal in the first half. Let's see if that left leg will cause another havoc. And it is a free kick, but that is way too high. That is way off target. That is not the result we're all planning to see. But I'm sure that is the result Kano FC wanted to see. And they're happy to have gotten that. Who will get the next goal in this game? Or are we going to go straight to penalties? The time in the game will tell. But like it is with everything, time never waits and time is ticking off. That's definitely an offside. The man is in a world of his own. Like we say in local parlance, he has bought a land, built an estate in that space. That's Osinachuku moving and on board with a good cross straight to the other area. Wow. M. Peters and the central defenders. I'm loving what I'm seeing from there. And this is a good pass from Ezumezu to Osho. But Osho tried to be a little smarter than the defender, but Ajasa was quick to think and quick to intercept that. A long throw. Is that a penalty? The attacking players are raising their hands, but the referee has said, no worries, no penalties. We are moving on. Yes, the goalkeeper is ready and he has kicked us on the way and we are moving, definitely moving. With this game, it's still Kogi FC 1, Kano FC 1, and you should remember the first leg ended just the same way. Kogi FC 1, Kano FC 1. What will happen in the second leg? We're already seeing that in the first half we've served with 2 goals. The second half is on the way and we want to know who blinks first, who gets the next goal. Or nobody blinks, nobody gets a goal, we go straight to penalties. That will be very, very lovely, but I'm sure as a follower or a fan of any of these teams, you don't want a penalty, you want the job done in duration time because penalties can be very tricky. The number 10 jersey of Kogi FC has been a superb midfielder. He has been fantastic. He's turned up everything. He's done passing game. He's done showboating, talking about mesmerizing us with some amazing skill. And he's been a fighter also marking. I think I love what the young man is doing at this place. Goalkeeper Olabode Thomas is equal to that, and straight we move from there. TikTok, time is going. TikTok, time is not waiting. TikTok, time will tell who gets to go to the final and wait for the other team to join up. Wow, I am getting tensed up. As much as I'm not a fan of any team, there is just this thing in you. You get in to watch a game and you feel, wow, these players are fighting with their lives on the line. Who gets it eventually? I'm wondering what will happen to the team that doesn't get to qualify. It will be a sad, sad day because already we've seen that both teams have given everything you can think of. Fights, good skill, good showing. It's there. Okay, the referee has said, hey, leave. It is an infringement on the Kano FC defender, and we leave from there. That is Harrison, and there is a turn. And that's a goal. It's a second goal for Kano FC. Who blinks first? Who gets the next goal is the man that was converted from the defense to the attack, M. Peters, that has gotten us the second goal. And that was a mistake, I must say, or a miscalculation from the captain of Kogi FC, talking about Harry. But there was something I said. Harry has not looked to be in 100% shape. He is been troubled with injury, and right there Niungu turning him around to get that cross in to M. Peters. He tried to, oh, that's Nas with the assist. What a turn, what a ball from Nas. And M. Peters said, when you give a gift to a man, all he can say is thank you, I enjoyed that. Second goal by M. Peters, second goal for Kano FC, second goal for a team that looked like they might just be heading to the final, second goal to put this game in the hands of Kano FC, a second goal that might just be what to take Kogi FC out of the contention for winning this competition. But like we saw in the first half, it started with M. Peters, it started with Kano getting the first goal, and Kogi FC recalled them, talking about equalizing. Maybe Kogi FC will equalize again, but there is something that was seen in the first half. The moment Kano FC scored, Kogi FC started to play everything that they should, talking about taking the game straight to Kano FC, and maybe that is what will happen. Wow. That is stomping for your follower is complaining because Olalekan David said, I got my ball. I wasn't malicious with that defending. But the referee said, hey, leave. Let us move on. And time is really not on the side of Kogi FC. And that's the final whistle. The referee has signaled the end of the game, and it is 1 goal for Kogi FC and 2 for Kano FC, and it is Kano FC pulling all the way to the final. Look at the big smile on Hamza's face. Look at the waving and the handshake for Kano FC players, and they are even helping to console the Kogi FC players because they had a good game. This game would have swung anywhere. We would have been any team winning and nobody will complain. Wow. What a game already. This is sad, this is painful, but like it always is, some will win, some will lose. On this day, it's Kano FC getting to the final, and it is Kogi FC going to the losers final, talking about going to Justo for the 3rd place. Good game, and the coach of Kano FC should have a good handshake.
Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Star Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very good oil, wey good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying na fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine wey you wan use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, na so your motor go dey go siriri werere. Use am for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don chop fish abi? Bring my 1670 come here abeg.
Kenzo oil, na baba.
This is Kano FC. Keep watching Naija Soccer Stars. Kano FC. What do we do? We win. Kano FC. Save Asukira.
You're very much welcome. It's still Naija Soccer Stars Football Reality TV show. And right here, we previewed the matches in the semi-final first legs. Yes, the first leg got us really talking. Some good players, some good goals, and some good showing. And you are here to preview the second leg semi-finals. And right here with me, I still got the man with Sabi, Ifeanyi Udeze. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, bro. I greet you. I greet you specially.
I greet you so much too. He's always finding a way to crack us up, and I still got the youngest of the youngest. Hey, you don't come over here. Femi Okwavumi, you're welcome. No more PS for Femi. Yeah. Let's get on straight. It is the second leg semi-finals. I was starting off with Kogi FC and Kano FC, and as quickly as possible, David got the goal for Kogi FC, but the 2 goals from M. Peters, or you can say Megba Peters, eclipsed the 1 goal he scored and helped them to the next round.
Yes, good game, good game, very good game from both sides, from Kogi FC and also from Kano FC. Very good game. Second leg, very intense.
Yeah.
Very intense. Yes, that game ended 2-1 in favor of Kano FC. You know, and I saw David Olalekon score the first goal for Kogi FC. You know, interesting game, interesting player as well. David Olalekon, good player, scored the goal for Kogi FC. And also Peter, hey God, Peter, leg defender, the tallest of tallest. The tallest of tallest. You know, can score 2 goals. Yes. 2 goals for Kano FC. Interesting game. I mean, you know, when we're getting towards the end of this reality show, it can't be like say the whole thing they get more and more interesting. You know, it can't be as if make end say start. You know, that's interesting. Interesting part of it. You know, but for me, a good game from both sides.
Good game from both sides. Femi, let me come to you now. Yes, David Olalekon got the goal for Kogi FC, but there is something that stole the entire show. It started with the coach deploying a defender to be attacked, and the defender who turned attack turned up the style. I'm talking M. Peters. Femi, when you see this kind of tactical ingeniousness from a coach and it pays off, how does it out in a football match?
You know, Kano FC and Kogi FC, you know, the first leg ended 1-1.
Yes.
So I see that the coach of Kano FC studied the game. Then he said that in the second leg, he needs his number 5, Peter, to strike for him. Because he have read Kogi FC. He have seen their weakening point.
Yes.
So he tried to work on their weakening point, then he put Peter, the defender, to go and strike. Then he have seen that he will use his height, and the height gave him the goals he needed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, it's very rare. You know, sometimes when you watch football games,
central defender.
Yes, for a coach to say, okay, central defender, you go and play in the attack.
I remember Yobo is an attacker before. Do you know?
Yeah.
In Nigeria, 99, he's
yeah.
attackers,
Yes.
he's strikers.
Yes.
He turn to defender.
Just like Koloturi.
And in defender, you make it in life.
Yeah.
Wow.
If he is playing striking role, maybe he might not. To get back to the defense line and he make it.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wow. That is how sometimes it could be. And trust me, Megba Peters probably has been relishing that chance. Yes, he's a well-known defender who manages his work and also helps other defenders to stand in the right places. But when he was deployed to attack, trust me, he did everything beautiful. And look at these 2 beautiful international experienced players agreeing to the fact that when you're saddled with a responsibility, you take it with both hands.
Yeah, definitely.
That is why they've been able to grow to some very enviable height in their careers. The coaches have the final say, and when they tell you they've seen something, and that is why it happened here, and it ended 2-1 in favor of Kano, and at the end of the day, 3-2 on aggregate. Kano pulled through. Senior men, let me go to, picking one name from each team to talk about. And one is a sad one, the other one is a good one. Let's start off with Kogi FC right there. Harry, a captain, a coordinator, a chief in You know, the defense always very settled. But on this day, probably lack of concentration, he caused the second goal. And it seemed like he was having a bit of not so much of a good day.
Well, like I always say, in life generally, sometimes things will go well for you, and sometimes, things will go a little bit bad for you. Same thing as football. You can't expect yourself to play good in all the matches.
We always said that some years ago.
You can't expect that. So for Harry, it's really unfortunate. For me, this young man has been really outstanding. Has been playing really well, so we cannot say because of just one game he did not play well means he's a bad player. No, he is a very, very good player, a very good player. Believe you me, I can put my money on Harry any day, anytime.
Wow.
Any day, anytime.
I think I should applaud that because we also look at him as a player we can put our money on. Femi, let me come to you. In the Kano FC team, there is a player in that team that, sometimes when you're a player who manages your business, do the right things, you don't do showboating, you don't do show, you hardly get talking time. But this is a player who is an underground person but does the job. I'm talking Adenrioye Razak. He's a very good player but hardly gets our talking time. A fantastic footballer, really.
Okay, Razak.
Adenrioye.
The midfielder.
Yes.
The defensive midfielder.
Yes.
He play number 4 jersey.
Yes.
He's a very good player.
Very,
very good player. Yeah. That's why he's very essential. Yeah. He's a very great player. Number 4 jersey. Yeah. My brother. Very good player. If any of these can testify because the way he moved, the way he coordinated the midfield is very excellent. So very, very excellent. Always on point.
Always on point.
Always.
That is Kogi FC and Kano FC. And at the end of the matches, probably you could have at the end of our deliberation, one thing that he's standing very, very well is the fact that Kano FC have pulled through because on the scoreboard on aggregate, it is Kano FC 3, Kogi FC 2. Yeah. And that has put them in the final. Talking about the third place, Kogi FC will be waiting to see who they play. Is it going to be Ogun FC or Adamawa FC?
My people, I want to tell you about this oil. The name na Kenzo oil. The oil na very, very good oil, very good for your motor. In fact, Kenzo oil na special oil because of saying a fully synthetic oil. It's good for your motor, it's good for your engine, it's good for every other engine where you want to use. This Kenzo oil, if you use it for your motor, I see your motor go siriri werere. Use them for your motor to last long. Ayo, you don't just finish, have you? Bring my 1670 come here, I beg. Kenzo oil, Ababa.
Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Star Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com. There you have it. We have come to the end of today's episode of the program Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show. But what a match we saw between Kogi FC and Kano FC. Like I told you earlier, a winner must emerge. But this time, Kogi FC lost, and they will be getting a consolation place, which is the 3rd place of the Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show Season 1. To Kano FC, congratulations. It is a place in the grand finale of Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show Season 1. They've shown character, which is key, and definitely they are worthy of that sport as far as the grand finale is concerned. Don't forget, continue to vote for your favorite players as we indeed approach the grand finale of Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show Season 1. And definitely, you can see our social media handles on your screen. Follow us, leave a comment, and also we will engage you. Your comments are very important to us, and that we will always reply on Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show. Tomorrow will be another time as far as the Naija Soccer Stars reality TV show Season 1 is concerned. Till I come your way again, me and Akiri dropping anchor. Do you have what it takes to be a soccer star? If yes, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of the Naija Soccer Stars Season 2. Register on www.naijasoccerstars.com/register or www.sendmenaija together as a word.com. www.sendmenaija.com.